In Lagos, talented young debaters' voices echo loud and bright. On Jendol Annual Debate Championship, the stage is set for the brightest and most eloquent minds to shine so bright, celebrating eloquence and intellect at its finest, a thrilling sight. An initiative of Jendol Superstores, a world-class grocery that lifts shoppers with a smile. Give voice to your thoughts and let your origin take flight as you rise above the rest. So can you debate like a pro and step to the stage? Take your stand and state your argument. This is your golden chance to stardom. Become the undisputed champion. Earn the bragging right of the best debater in Lagos State Public Senior Secondary School. Welcome to the Jendol Annual Debate Championship Show.
Welcome to the grand finale and prize-giving ceremony of the Jendol Annual Debate Championship Season 3. Please put your hands together. We would also like to say a very big thank you to the grand sponsor of this great debate championship. No other but the organization that puts the interest of every human in heart. Please celebrate Jendol Superstores and its management team. Thank you. Giving honor to whom honor is due, would like to also celebrate Nigeria, our country, starting this event with its anthem. So please, I crave your indulgence. Our guests, panel of judges, and everyone seated here, can we please rise as we take the national anthem, led by a brilliant student, Yusuf Ruth. Please put your hands together for her as she makes her way to stage.
Nigeria, we hail thee, our own dear native land. Though tribes and tongues may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians all are proud to serve our sovereign motherland.
Thank you very much. Permit me, I still crave your indulgence. Let's still remain standing as I will be inviting the staff of Jendol Superstores to take us through the Jendol anthem. Please put your hands together as they make their way to the stage. Thank you.
Jendol, 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 Jendol shop smile to be the world-class grocery that leaves shoppers with a smile. To pay attention to customers' expressions, maintaining conducive atmosphere. Jendol, Jendol, Jendol shop smile. Jendol pledge. I pledge to Jendol my home from home, to be the world-class grocery that leaves shoppers with a smile, to pay attention to customers' expressions, and maintain a conducive shopping atmosphere, to be Jendol's ambassador anywhere, and to uphold these 4 core values, which are courtesy, innovation, responsiveness, and excellence. So help me God. Amen.
Thank you so much, staff of Jendol. Can we please once again give them a round of applause? Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, in this great occasion, I want to also recognize the presence of visionaries that are here present with us. Through them, we all are gathered here today by the grace of God. God gave them a vision, support in public speaking in Lagos States, in extension, Ogun State. Please permit me to recognize the presence of the Managing Director of Jendol Superstores, no other but Dr. Mark Akabwe, and also the Executive Director of Jendol Superstores, Mrs. Oluwakemi Akabwe. It's so good to see you both once again. Good morning. Permit me to also recognize a few other dignitaries here present. Please, as I mention their names, do well to celebrate them with an applause. I want to recognize the presence of Mr. Adesoji. Mr. Adesoji, thank you for coming out and being here. Also, put your hands together for Mr. Dennis. Mr. Dennis, thank you very much. And also we have, please, I beg your pardon with my pronunciation here, Mr. Michael Yedenu. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Thank you very much. All right, so please, I would appreciate if any of our ushers could be very close to the high table. I would appreciate if I can have the full details of our guests so that we can recognize them appropriately. Ladies and gentlemen, I also want to celebrate all the students and teachers here present. Can you please clap for yourself? It's been months and months of preparations and studying and getting set for today's competition, and you are here today. Well done to you. The days and nights of reading and trying to understand the topic, and you're going to be coming here to pour it down. Especially, I want to recognize all the teachers that worked closely with the students. You know, before we clap for them, you know, I do say it that most times we celebrate the people who come out here to, in quotes, perform. But we know that behind the scenes, there are people who worked to ensure that they come out as stars that they are. And that is why I appreciate Jendol, because they would also be getting special packages, not just the star that emerges today. So please, can we celebrate the teachers? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Permit me to also quickly appreciate the Lagos State Government Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education for endorsing this debate championship. Please, a round of applause for them. In extension, I would like to recognize the presence of the representative of the Permanent Secretary of Lagos State Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, Alausa Secretariat, Mrs. Akinfoluri Fumi. Thank you very much. And all the way to Ogun State, the Principal Education Officer and Schedule Officer of the Department of Education Support Services, Ogun State Ministry of Education, Science and Technology, Abeokuta, Mrs. Bolanle Idowu. We sincerely celebrate you. We celebrate all the directors, the schedule officers and desk officers that have worked to ensure that today is a great success. I would like to quickly run through their names and appreciate them for ensuring that this debate championship is endorsed not just in Lagos State, but also in Ogun State. Please put your hands together for District 1, Mrs. Adenaike and Mrs. Adeokun Abiodun. District 2, Mrs. Olowe Kende. District 3, Mrs. Lawal and Mrs. Ajibola. Please let the applause continue. Mrs. Omolawiye Adebisi and Mrs. Omorige. District 5, Ms. Tunde. District 6, Mrs. Oshinyemi and Mr. Olushoro. Then the Obafemi Owode Zonal Education Office, Mrs. Fumi Biobaku. Thank you for coming around. And Adodo Ota Zonal Education Office, Mrs. Ogunleye. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Especially, I want to appreciate the panel of judges and our accurate timekeeper, Thank you for the great success during the semi-finals. They were able to decide the people that will be sitting here today battling for the position of the best debater in Lagos State and Ogun State public senior secondary schools. I will still be recognizing them individually, but for time, can we please appreciate the panel of judges? Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, before we move ahead to the main reason why we're gathered here today, I would like to invite to the microphone a man of vision and greatness, a man that, like I would always say, sometimes you don't have the opportunity to meet people in person, but the things they do and how they do them, they touch you, and it's a representation of their personality. If you look around, if you've been to any of Jendol superstores, you would see excellence at its peak, from the customer service to the product that is being sold, even to the price of the product. Always customer friendly. The organization itself, customer centric. Ladies and gentlemen, I speak of no other man who has ensured that we all are gathered here today, giving back to the society and ensuring that brilliant minds like you are rewarded, even for the things that you do in the educational space. Ladies and gentlemen, please, with a round of applause, put your hands together as I bring to the microphone the Managing Director of Jendol Superstores, Dr. Mark Akabwe. That clap can be louder. It can be louder. It can be louder. Thank you very much.
Please be seated. Thank you so much. My darling wife, the Executive Director of Jendol Superstores, the Chairman, Panel of Judges, Professor Bolarinwa, other judges, Mrs. Miriam, Mr. Ayodele Choleye, our accurate timekeeper, Ms. Oluwayemisi, our very excellent and eloquent moderator, Mr. Aena Ayomide, Lagos State Ministry of Education, Ogun State Ministry of Education, Head of Department, Jendol Superstores, the principal of participating schools, the teachers of participating schools, the students of participating schools, gentlemen of the press, our invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very delighted to welcome you all to this auspicious occasion. To begin, I'd like to give honor and appreciation to God Almighty, who is providing and directing us in ensuring that this program stays alive and is also very vibrant. May His name alone be praised in Jesus' name. Today we are here to witness the prize giving and grand finale of our precious and life-imparting program, Jendol Annual Debate Championship, Season 3, 2025. Today we bring to an end all the several months of rigorous and very carefully planned work that we have all done to ensure that this is successful. At Jendol Superstores, we try to be very modest and intentional. We firmly believe that it takes deliberate effort to make a society a better place for us to live in. Hence, we have intentionally created this platform for expression of opinions on contentious issues that face our society daily. We also believe that apart from the academic improvements this platform will give to the participating students, it will also give opportunity to the government agencies and parastatals, the government itself, to be able to draw on the well-researched opinions of people so that good policies can be made for the betterment of everyone in Nigeria. We are happy with the level of encouragement we have received in support of this initiative so far. The support from participating school, general public over the last 3 years has been very overwhelming. If you look at the statistics, you will understand what I'm saying. Last year, we had 200 schools participating in this event from Lagos State. This year, that number has gone to 257 schools participating in this event, cutting across Lagos State and Ogun State. Number of participants in terms of students that brought in entries and enrollments last year was 350. But this year, we have 570. Indeed, we are strongly encouraged by this support. And believe me, we are fired to do much more ahead. We'd like to appreciate every one of you that showed interest in the third edition by registering and sending in your entries. For those of you that didn't make it to the finals, you are highly appreciated. Your participation showed courage, and we can only urge you that you look forward to 2026 and you have our assurance that it will be better, stronger, and greater. Well done to the teachers. Though they be appreciated, but we really, as organizers, want to appreciate them once more. The teachers that put in the passion, the hard work, selfless effort that made this student come out in such very brilliant manner. It is evident in the brilliant performance displayed by each of these participants. We sincerely pray that God Almighty will not only reward you on earth, you will also be rewarded eternally in Jesus' name. To today's finalists, please, irrespective of who is going to be crowned as the winner of today's competition, your hard work and research presentation is deeply valued and appreciated, and I really, really wish every one of you the best. To our able, incorruptible judges, I can only imagine your hot seat right now. Even though we were not around, we followed online back to back from beginning to the end in the semi-finals. And what we saw was hot. I do not know how you are going to do that to come out with the winners, but I know you are professionally engineered. And with the wisdom of God, it will be seamless. Because every contestant here today is a deserving winner. And I really say well done. Well done to all of you. We also want to appreciate Lagos State and Ogun State Ministry of Education, who have believed in this initiative. Not just believed, they supported and they approved it. Appreciating our corporate and individual sponsors, we like to especially appreciate them. Your support has not only made us encouraged, but has made this journey very easy and worth riding. To our invested guests, we are grateful for your time. We understand what Lagos is, and we know for you to have been here, it is out of love. We deeply appreciate it. We do not take it for granted, and we say thank you so much. I would like to end this speech by thanking our very highly dependable organizing committee of this Jendol Annual Debate Championship, headed by the producer, Santab Production, Mr. Bolariwa. We want to say thank you. Your professionalism, your selflessness, your dedication to this work has made it even more like a pleasure than a tax. We want to say thank you. We are very, very grateful. And we pray that God will endow you with more wisdom as you move on in your endeavors in Jesus' name. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming here. And I pray that as we go back to our destination, God will grant us journey mercies. In Jesus' name. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Please, can we still give him a round of applause? Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, before I bring in the next speaker to the microphone, I would like to quickly appreciate our sponsors, a few of them that are here present already. The representative of Nestle Nigeria PLC, please put your hands together for them. Also, the representative of Nigerian Breweries PLC, I want to say thank you also. I would also like to appreciate Pastor Razak Adi Jumobi. We also have the representative of Guinness Nigeria. The representatives, please, I beg your pardon for my pronunciation, Chinwe Ekumeko and Juliet Friday. Thank you so much for identifying with the Jendol Annual Debate Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, the next person I would like to bring to the microphone, I'm sure that you've heard it severally that beside a successful man, there is always a woman. I say it that when you see a great man doing exploits out there, it's because the wife at home is giving him great rest. This personality is not just a wife, but she is a woman, a mother, a person who carries the Jendol family like her own immediate family, paying attention to every detail, ensuring that Jendol superstores become what it's expected to be. Ladies and gentlemen, please, with a round of applause, I'd like to bring to the microphone the Executive Director of Jendol Superstores for our speech, Mrs. Oluwa Kemi Akabwe. Keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping. An epitome of class and elegance. Thank you very much, ma.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. I'm welcoming you once again to this great event, Jendol Annual Debate, the 3rd edition. And thank you for being part of us. I'm not going to start mentioning names. My husband has gone ahead to do that, so I stand on the protocol and I say welcome, thank you for coming. So this morning, my speech is very short, and I would just like to encourage the finalists that we have in our midst. We have 6 finalists, but I want you to remember that you have been selected from over 500 contestants like you. So if I hear this morning, I want everybody to just jam your hands together for the 6 finalists. They have done so well. They have toiled day and night to get to this stage. They have done so much. They have given in so much to be in these finals today. Congratulations for being one of the selected ones. And I'm encouraging you this morning that as you are here, all of you, you are winners. It's just that it's unfortunate that one person has to be crowned the winner. If I have my ways, I'm going to give it to you all because you have done well. I was opportune to watch the semi-final last week, and it was hot. So for you to have been here, you are a winner. Put your hands together for yourself. And I also like to add it that I know one of the judges said it last week when she was talking that you that started this contest, when you put in for this contest, you are no more the same because you have gone through researches, you have learned so much, you've added to your wealth of knowledge. There are so many things, there are so many understanding you have right now. So you are no more the same. So don't think if you get to this stage and you are not being pronounced as the winner, oh, I've wasted my time, oh, it was a wasted effort. It's never a wasted effort. I'm sure by the time you go into any other contest coming around you, I'm sure you will come out great. So you have not wasted your time. It was not a wasted effort. Everyone here is a winner. Even knowing, just like I said at the beginning, that knowing that you have been selected from over 500 students that contested and you are here today, you are a winner. So I will encourage you this morning and I will charge you that as you come here today, consider yourself a winner and just come up. In the video that they showed us previously, where the last year winner was talking, she said, come up, be bold, they will not bite you. So when you come here, we will not bite you. The stage will not bite you. The judges will not bite you. Just come up here, that you have prepared for us, come and give it to us boldly and soundly, and leave the rest for God. So I encourage you as you come this morning that the Lord will guide your paths. The Lord will guide your speech. And I wish you all the best as you come up. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, ma. Once again, please appreciate the Executive Director of Jendol Superstores, Mrs. Oluwakemi Akabuwe. Thank you so much for those motherly advice. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gradually approaching the moment we've all been waiting for. Any moment from now, we'll be having the finalists sit here and a decision will be made for who will be crowning as the best debater, Lagos State and Ogun State Public Senior Secondary School. I know that we are going to be enjoying this debate championship, and I'm sure that the only set of people that might not really enjoy it, they will enjoy it, but on the other hand, they will be on hot seat are the judges, because what we saw last week, just like what the MD and ED had mentioned, it was fire for fire on this stage. Yes, and we are ready for you. I'm sure that the judges also are ready for you. Keep in mind that the judges will be examining through diction, presentation style, time management, and a few other parameters. I would be bringing up the Chief Judge himself to give us few remarks so you could know what other things they will be judging you on. Please, with a round of applause, permit me to bring to stage Professor Bamidele Joseph Bolarinwa, an erudite scholar par excellence himself. Please put your hands together for him.
Thank you very much. We want to thank God for today. This is the day the Lord has made, and we are rejoicing and we are glad in it. To those who witnessed last week's semi-final, you know that the kingdom of God suffers violence. It takes the violence, takes it by force. It was hot. It was hot. An average semi-finalist could be a winner. It was a very difficult decision for us. Like I said, the MD said we are professionally engineered. We are not only professionally engineered, we are spiritually engineered. Last week was wet fasting. This time around is dry fasting. Because God is the only incorruptible judge. But I know at the end of the day, you will agree our choice to be your popular choice. So help us God. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I know we can trust in the efforts of the judges. They were able to produce Kane Day last year and also Ajani Mpoyemi at the first season. And we know that they will put in great work in bringing out the very best for us this year. It is with this, ladies and gentlemen, and the permission of the high table and the panel of judges that we officially begin. Some people's hearts are doing boom, boom. Tell them, calm down, calm down. It is with this we begin officially the Jendol Annual Debate Championship Finals, Season 3. Please put your hands together for yourselves. Out of a crucible of 570 applicants, we've come to 6 brilliant speakers who will be proposing and opposing the motion. The last time during the semi-finals, we tackled the youths, the aspects of the National Youth Service Corps. But today, we'll be going through the realms of media and content creation. Should it be advised or should we stand against it? Well, the speakers are the ones to do justice to that. So permit me to please bring up to stage, in no particular order, put your hands together for Imafidon Ruth Imade, closely followed by Ayodele David, Adelaja Olasubomi, Akinade Eunice, Ndobozi Praise, and Adebayo Mary. Proposition and opposition. Please keep clapping for them. Keep clapping for them. Keep clapping for them. These are great minds. Great minds indeed. Great minds indeed. Thank you very much. To the contestants, please remember you have 4 minutes for your presentation and 1 minute for your rebuttal. Ladies and gentlemen from Ifakojaye Senior Comprehensive High School, put your hands together for Imafidon Ruth Imade.
Welcome to Nigeria. I'm your host, and today I'll be taking you on a tour talking about content creation. Now, before we go through this journey, you should know that content creation has really opened a lot of doors, but it has also opened the doors to prison, it has also opened the doors to courtroom, to EFCC offices, and sometimes to the grave. Good morning, the chairman, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Imafidon Rutimade, a student of Ifakojaye Senior Comprehensive High School. Today, I rise with a great concern to support the motion which states that content creation and viral culture has done more harm than good to Nigerian youth and society. Our leaders cannot give a speech without it becoming funny content online. Do you know that over hundreds of lives have been lost trying to film a dangerous scenario like fire outbreak, all in the name of content creation? Our students now bring phones to school to record funny videos of lecturers and other fellow mates, even if the content might speak cyberbullying. I once locked my TikTok account, all because I shared an opinion online, but the comment section didn't take it lightly with me. I had to question my own identity for weeks. Meanwhile, psychology clinics have stated that over 33% of Nigerian youth are depressed due to what is going on social media. And come on, we all know that social media is a medium of content creation. My opponents may say, but content creation has helped promote educational engagement. That is true. But let us ask ourselves now, what has been and is still the viral culture in Nigeria today? Tell me, because that one channel that displays immorality has more likes than an educational channel. That one fraudulent how to make money within 24 hours page has more engagement than a youth skill and teaching learning page. That one ritual account has more comments of show me the way like a Sunday service. I must tell you that whatever has the highest views and engagement is what majority of Nigerians are constantly feeding their minds with. And whatever is seen, heard, or listened to through social media can shape the mindsets and identities of many. Now, listen, pay attention. Here's what real observers truly noticed in the year 2020. Remember, the boys who caused violence just to get what they wanted. The 1 million boys who shook Lagos and Ogun States. Many factors were the reasons for their actions, but don't you think a part of it was built by what was hyped and celebrated online? Come on, the videos, the skits, the music that glorified gang life and get rich quick scheme also shaped their mindset and inspired their actions. They weren't just hungry, they were desperate and were fed with ideas online that led them into cybercrime. Let's talk business. Do you know that in the year 2024, fake news hit Dangote's group online, sales dropped and reputation was dragged. That same year, I and my family decided not to eat from a particular brand, all because we had the news from social media that stated that the product was made with dead body water. But relax, we later found out that it was a misunderstanding and false news. But that didn't change our consumer behavior towards that brand. But my opponents may say, content creation, entertainment. Yes, it does. But let me ask you, those immorality videos, are they not entertainment? Those videos that sponsor get rich quick scheme, are they not entertainment? Also, my opponents may say, but content creation has helped people because content creation will get you money. Oh yes, that is true. Oh yes, that is true. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Imade. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, to tackle the issue of content creation. Please put your hands together for Ayodele David.
A society that fears the camera will never frame its own future. The moderator, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, ladies and gentlemen. I am Ayodele David, representing Alimosho Senior Grammar School, here to oppose the motion which states content creation and viral culture have done more harm than good to Nigerian youth and society. Let's do a quick definition of the key terms. Content creation is the process of producing digital materials, videos and tutorials shared online for education, entertainment and communication, while viral culture is the rapid spread of content across platforms due to massive engagement and sharing. Content creation is the silent savior from the abyss of illiteracy and lack. Has it been abused by people? Definitely, but done more harm than good? That's a fallacy. Let me explain. First of all, content creation is an economic lifeline for Nigerian youth. According to KMPG 2024, the Nigerian digital content sector contributes over 200 billion naira yearly to the economy, employing thousands of young people. While unemployment stands at over 33%, many youths earn their first income not in banks or oil firms, but through TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and freelance digital platforms. A young lady in Ibadan began recording simple cooking videos during the lockdown. Today, she employs 5 staff members and just signed a brand deal worth over 50 million naira. Now tell me, how much harm is this? Also, ladies and gentlemen, viral culture amplifies voice, exposes injustice, and drives social change. Without viral culture, many injustices in Nigeria would remain buried. Intricacies around the recent genocide has begun to spark a revolution because comic content creators like Emmanuel, aka Amunicho, has taken to their media handles to speak against it. My valued audience, if something exposes wickedness, how harmful can it be? In addition, content creation enhances education and skill development. Distinguished judges, today, students in rural Nigeria prepare for WAEC and NECO using free YouTube lessons and Nigeria Learning Passports, which, according to UNICEF, has supported 91% of users. Nigerian youth are increasingly developing digital skills on platforms like ALX, Coursera, to mention a few. In fact, I put it to the proposition that you have either created or benefited from more viral content or the other in the past. If you've gained information, yes, from that 1 million view YouTube video, which taught you something new, that's content. The Jendol media team has made information more colorful, attractive, and inspiring. That's content. Moreover, content creation builds global brands and promotes Nigerian culture. Viral Nigerian dances, songs, slangs, recipes, comedy, skits, fashion, and storytelling now have global exports. The Amapiano Challenge and skits from creators like Brain Jota and Lai Wasabi put Nigerian youth on the world map. According to a PwC African report, Nigeria's entertainment sector is projected to generate $14.82 billion by year 2025. As the Yoruba proverb says, Bí ìlú bá ṣe ń lù, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni a ṣe ń jó. Meaning, if the rhythm of the drum changes, the dance steps must adapt. The world has changed, and Nigerian youth are adapting with creativity. In conclusion, content creation is a tool for empowerment, a source of livelihood, a weapon against injustice, and a classroom without walls. My opponent is concerned about it being a source of immorality and frivolity, but many movies from ages past have the same blemish. As a matter of fact, the National Institute of Health confirms that comedy skits and other content provides emotional relief to people swallowed by stress. Ladies and gentlemen, we are fighting the wrong battle if in this age and time we are still trying to tame the ego of content creation because it picks fish from the sea of morality. I'll be back.
We are definitely expecting you, Ayodele. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to grace your stage once again, please put your hands together for Adelaja Olashubumi Esther.
Clicks over compassion, views over lives. That is viral culture. In Lagos, a man filmed his dying wife and shared it online. When tragedy becomes entertainment, what hope is left for our youth and society? Good day, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, co-debaters, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adelaja Olashubomi Esther. I am a student of Air Force Secondary School, Shasha, and I stand here today to strongly propose the motion which says content creation and viral culture has done more harm than good to Nigerian youth and society. Distinguished judges, ladies and gentlemen, I stand here today to expose a bitter truth. In Nigeria, content creation is no longer creativity. It is now a battlefield of fake lifestyles, moral decay, mental breakdown, cyberbullying, and dangerous desperation for relevance. Ganesan 2022 defines content creation as producing digital material for an audience. Rosa and Santos 2019 describe viral culture as popularity driven by speed rather than truth. So I ask, when popularity spreads faster than morality or common sense, what exactly are we celebrating? Henry Jenkins says viral culture allows for content to be remixed. But here, what gets remixed is not meaning, it's madness. And as Douglas Rushkoff warns, the value of content is now measured by shareability, not truth. And this shift has produced more harm than good. Firstly, we have mental health damage, the silent epidemic. A 2025 Idris study report shows that Nigerian youth now suffer from anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, cyberbullying, and sleep disorders. The Smith scale confirms that 55.87% of depression-like symptoms in Nigerian youth are as a result of attention-seeking or feeling of worthlessness online. AXA Mind Health 2025 states that 44% of Nigerian youth aged 18 to 24 suffer mental health struggles linked to online content. In Lagos, 73.3% of undergraduates are internet addicts. In Calabar, 33.1% suffer psychological distress. So I ask, how can a generation chasing filters ever discover their true identity? Also, we have moral decay and crime. According to The Guardian, the BN boys use TikTok and Instagram to lure boys, extort them, and flaunt crime online. Meta removed 63,000 Nigerian accounts linked to sextortion and fraud. TikTok deleted 3.6 million Nigerian videos in 2025 for harmful content. This is a 50% increase. We have influencers like Young C, T-Dollar, Toby Nation, and even Bobrisky, who have been arrested for naira abuse, glamorizing irresponsibility to millions. We have challenges killing and hospitalizing our youth, including a 13-year-old Nigerian boy based in the US who died attempting a stunt. Dr. John Twengi says, when validation becomes currency, mental health becomes the cost. Ladies and gentlemen, viral culture is not talent, it is crime disguised as creativity. Moving on, we have fake lifestyles, misinformation, and division. Fake news spreads 6 times faster than the truth. During NSAS, viral unchecked videos fueled fear and panic, some exaggerated, some false. John Nisbet said, "We are drowning in information but starving for truth." Nigerian youth now live harassed online. This is not entertainment, this is emotional vandalism. Nigeria faces a youth unemployment of almost 70%, yet millions chase clout over competence. Poverty has become debate, viral culture, the trap. Students now spend hours filming trends instead of studying or learning skills. Fake kidnappings now occur, like the Ondo youth who staged a kidnap to go viral. If crime becomes content, what becomes of our values? In conclusion, content creation and viral culture is destroying our youth mentally, socially, financially, and morally. A country that celebrates clout over competence is a nation in danger. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Esther. Ladies and gentlemen, in the spirit of speech, please put your hands together for Akiade Eunice for our speech.
Most radiant custodians of reason, guardians of youthful potential, and torchbearers of progress, I salute you with optimism undimmed. In our increasingly connected world, when a young Nigerian picks up a phone and begins recording from their room or a rural compound, that small action holds the power, not merely for self-expression, but for transformation of community, economy, and spirit. I am Akiadelua Feomi, a student of Ogun Senior High School, a citadel of noble academic excellence, and I stand firmly against the motion that content creation and viral culture have done more harm than good to Nigerian youth and society. Across Nigeria, digital access has grown at a breathtaking pace. Do you know that there are over 103 million internet users and and roughly 36.7 million of them are active on social media. Such a scale of which is not just a challenge, it is a huge opportunity. When even a slice of that audience is creating, sharing, learning, and building, content creation becomes a public good. Instead of being trapped by infrastructural divides, Nigerian youth in most communities are now using their smartphones to teach, motivate, market, perform, monetize, and inspire. Consider Rodney Umar, popularly known as Rodney, the Wisdom Man, a young comedian YouTuber whose relatable skits during the COVID-19 lockdown gained nationwide attraction. Think of Frank Itom, who parlayed his environmental microbiology background into storytelling and editing that has won him creative awards. Olodlamba, who skits about nice socialities and everyday madness, have earned him millions of followers and even a place among Nigeria's biggest content creators. And let us not forget Officer Wos, who turned his comedic mimicry of a Sami policeman into viral skits and even won the City People's Comedian of the Year award. And also, there are also likes like Emanuela, Brother Shaggy, and also Hilda Bassi, who is a Nigerian chef, an entrepreneur, and a two-time Guinness award holder. These are not jokers online. They are entrepreneurs, storytellers, and community voices. Through content creation, these people have not only built a career, they have also built a platforms. Their success stories inspire other young Nigerians to believe they too can make something of themselves, even without traditional gatekeepers. A young designer in a small town can post their work online and land clients nationwide, while a comedian in a quiet suburb can film a 2-minute skit that racks up millions of views and pays the rent. My opponent calls this a myth, but I call it digital empowerment in action. But let's not just talk the serious statistics here. There is a comedic side too. Imagine a 45-year-old uncle who just discovered TikTok and now thinks he's a dance guru. He tries the viral dance challenge, but his coordination is so way off that even his phone seems embarrassed. Or that auntie who watches a 20-second motivational video and then announces her dinner, I will be an influencer, even though our phone storage is still full of old WhatsApp voice notes from 2018. This small viral culture, we view just how viral culture has seeped into our homes, not as a threat, but as a source of joy, laughter, and even family dialogue. Of course, there are concerns. The risk of chasing clicks, of valuing virality over substance, or of losing oneself in the competition for likes. But these are not insurmountable. They call for digital literacy, mentorship, and wise guidance, not sweeping condemnation. When we invest in teaching these young creators how to monetize ethically and how to guard their well-being, do you know what's happened? We turn that risk into a rich soil for growth. Spiritually, the Bible encourages us that do you see a man diligent in his or her work? They will stand before kings and not men. So why should this young generation use digital tools to uplift, educate, and entertain? In just a few minutes, I've shown you how our content creation has become a ladder for countless Nigerian youths, not as a trap, but as a launch pad. I conclude with saying that the digital age doesn't have to be a body for our youth, because it can be the gift that truly launches them to their highest calling. I'll be back. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the next speaker, Ndubusi Praise.
If content creation was a school subject, 90% of the Nigerian youths would score A+, while mathematics would still be chasing them like a stubborn landlord. We live in a time where someone can wake up, pour their head, and shout, challenge, and suddenly become more famous than an entire department in University of Lagos. Before we set this intellectual plane on flight mode, permit me to salute the formidable panel of judges, my ever-calculating timekeeper, the moderator, my worthy opponent, the distinguished guest of honor, ladies and gentlemen. I am Ndubusi Praise, representing Community Senior Secondary School, Bayeko, Igbobo, Ikorodu, standing firmly to support the motion that states content creation and viral culture have done more harm than good to Nigerian youth and society. To start with, if Nigeria were a movie, today I stand here as the only character refusing to die in season 1, because what we are facing is not an economic problem, not even a political problem. It is a ring life problem. They do anything for this pandemic that is spreading faster than malaria and creating more casualties than NEPA blackout. On the economic reality, majority of our youth today believe that content creation gives money, but according to the 2023 report, It shows that only 4% of Nigerian content creators earn sustainable income. Yet, millions are abandoning schools, vocational training, skills acquisition, and apprenticeships, chasing a dream that is statistically designed to fail. Whereas, the competition promotes self-reliance, but content creation and viral culture promotes self-delusion. In addition, Section 23 of the Nigerian 1999 Constitution proudly lists out national ethics, which are discipline, integrity, and dignity of labor. But content creation and viral culture said, integrity, shift one side, dignity of labor, which labor, just check ways now collect followers. In fact, according to a 2023 Paradigm Initiative report, it shows that 62% of Nigerian youth now prefer becoming influencer over pursuing careers in medicine, science, and engineering. Even my neighbor's 10-year-old son said he wants to be Mr. Beast of Mushin. I asked him, do you know mathematics? He said, no, sir, but I can prank my grandmother. Ladies and gentlemen, is that national development or national comedy? To furthermore, a recent survey showed that over 65% of Nigerian youths spend 4 to 7 hours daily consuming entertainment content, which explains why some students can recite TikTok sounds word for word, but cannot recite the multiplication table without begging the Holy Spirit for assistance. Content creation and viral culture has turned the pursuit of fame into a national sport. People now perform dangerous stunts that even Jackie Chan himself would reject just to trend by force. Hence, officers in Lagos and Abuja reported a 30% rise in stunt-related injuries within 2 years, meaning that while some are creating content, others are creating hospital bills. Instead of encouraging dignity of labor, content creation and viral culture has given us dignity of clout. The moment someone gets 100,000 followers, they suddenly become motivational speakers who have no motivation except their ring lights. More so, in the bid to blow, many resort to fake lifestyles, scams, nudity, and trends that promote mental health issues. According to a 2024 UNICEF report, it shows that over 33% of Nigerian teenagers say that social media made them feel not good enough. We are raising a generation that is visually rich but emotionally poor. They don't sleep again, always up by 3 a.m. posting soft life but borrowing Wi-Fi. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, if content creation and viral culture were truly helping our youth, our classrooms would be half empty while TikTok remains full. A society that celebrates pranksters more than problem solvers is not moving forward. It is dancing in circles with ring lights and street lights. Viral fame is sweet, yes, but like expired honey, it destroys more than it nourishes. Nigeria cannot build a great future on filters, fakeness, and foolishness. Let us stop pretending. Content creation and viral culture are not empowering our youth. They are entertaining them into irrelevance. Thank you.
I give us 2 seconds to clap once again. Ladies and gentlemen, the last speaker for this batch before we have the rebuttals. Put your hands together for Adebayo Mary.
At a time when Nigeria offered limited platform for youth, content creation became the voice for the voiceless, the office for the unemployed, and the stage for the talented. Viral culture did not corrupt our society. It rescued it. It empowered youth who the system abandoned. It created millionaires out of ordinary Nigerians using nothing but creativity and smartphones. Calling content creation harmful is like blaming a torchlight that led thousands of people out of darkness because few people misused it. Ladies and gentlemen, I stand boldly to declare that content creation has not done any harm but good to Nigerian youth and society. Nick Thackeray said, and I quote, "Content is not a king, it is the kingdom. Build wisely and it will reign forever." Good day, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, co-debaters, and the ever-attentive audience. Standing before you is Adebayo Mary, a bona fide student of Odumola Senior Secondary School, standing tall and excited to oppose the motion, which states, content creation and viral culture has done more harm than good to Nigerian youth and society. First of all, content creation has become a tool for exposing hidden justice and protecting vulnerable people. For example, the story of a young girl named Elizabeth Ochanya Ogbanje. Ochanya was a very young girl whose suffering went unnoticed. She was molested by her uncle and cousin at the age of 8 years till 13 years. Of course, she's dead. But many Nigerians wouldn't have heard about her story if not for content creators who raised awareness to an issue that would have been buried in silence. This single case shows that content creation is not just for entertainment. It is a tool for justice. Also, content creation is a silent weapon against unemployment-driven crime. Nigerian youth are growing up in an economy where opportunities are limited. But content creation provides positive and non-violent escape routes. Instead of being pushed towards cybercrime and illegal group, many young people now channel their creativity into productive online work. This impact is not talked about enough. Content creation is reducing cybercrime at street levels in some communities by giving young people something meaningful to focus on, and it is not a foolish career path. Please allow me to say this in the street balance. Content creation no be cruise, na career where they pay. If you dey serious, consistent and wise, you go dey chop steady rice while others dey surprise. So I immerse the youth out there. Use your head, use your phone, create your throne. In addition, many people say that content creation is harmful because some people post inappropriate content. But that argument is just like saying education is bad because some students misbehave in school. The problem is not the platform. It is the personal problem of individuals. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, a nation that silences creativity silences progress. A society that condemns innovation condemns its future. Now, content creation are giving Nigerian youth a voice when the society muted them, a platform when the economy failed them. Thank you.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, can we appreciate these brilliant minds? Before we move to the rebuttals, I would like to recognize and also bring to the microphone for a very short speech the General Manager of La Scopa, Mr. Sholebo Afolabi. Keep clapping. Thank you very much.
I say good morning to the high table, my friend, my brother, and a beautiful wife, a panel of judges, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and our beautiful children, our students. God bless you. This just takes me back to when I was in secondary school, and it is the way it used to be. Then, it's not really the private organization that bring up this kind of debate. It used to be an every session, on every time thing, that we all go for literally debate and everything and sports and everything. I don't have much to say, just like I told Mr. Mark that I have government business to do, but I'm so impressed. You bringing this forth, and when he told me that even the students here are from public schools, I'm more than impressed. This particular theme is long overdue to be debated on, and I want our students not to actually be looking for a winner or a loser. You are all winners. Irrespective of where you are, either for or against, even when we talk about the more harm than good, also the harm can be turned into good, and we want to save the bad so that we can always look at the positive side of things. Mr. Mark, when you told me you're having something like this, I'm like, sincerely, I had to shorten my trip. I'm supposed to come back tomorrow, but I came yesterday, and I think I should be here, even if it's for a few minutes. I know some people in your establishment may be wondering why a regulator that is supposed to be on your neck, because you have these supermarkets everywhere. It has shown in your ways and what you've been doing. I can remember vividly when I assumed office and there were issues, Jendol. But all of a sudden, because of your integrity, you turned that place around to the extent that you were given an award a couple of weeks back. But like I always say, that award was for them. You know me. Yes. Because nobody can protect this country, nobody can take this country forward apart from all of us sitting down here. We have to continue to do the right thing. And that is what we are imbibing in all these children. I want them to be better than people like us that will see the right thing and will insist this is the right thing. And if someone is not doing the right way, we go to the necessary place, which is the courtroom, to pursue our rights and to ensure that even when we go to other climes, we can beat our chest and, oh, I'm from Nigeria. For somebody like me, I go anywhere. Before you know it, I say, I'm a Nigerian. I'm very proud to be a Nigerian. This that you have started, God will enlarge your coast. There are some people that can triple what you have, but you chose to do this. It's not about you. You're doing it for God. And every one of us here, I want you to continue to pray for this man and his family, for his business, for everything that he has, to multiply in million folds. Because he may be selfish. He may think, oh, I have all with all my children are this, my children are that. What about these children? What are we leaving for them? That's why sometimes I look at some people, I'm a millionaire, I'm a multi-millionaire. It all ends in a box. And that box, everybody will go inside that box. It's what you do now that will matter for you. Pardon me if there's heaven, you will get there. And questions will be asked. What you are doing is much more than money. It's much more than you giving money to schools. Sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, I'm really, really impressed. Like the madam that sat down there, she wanted to leave. Am I correct? I think the same thing is applying to you and I. I wanted to leave, but I couldn't leave. Why? You heard these children the way they're speaking. I can assure you that even some students in private institutions cannot speak as they do. God bless you. And if that opportunity is not given to them to do this, how will they express themselves? How will some of them here, even some of us here, be able to learn from them? They were speaking some English that I know that, oh, let me go to the dictionary. But it is what it is. Mr. Mark Akabwe, God bless you and your household. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, please put your hands together for the Lagos State Consumer Protection Agency Managing Director. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, time and time again it has been said and mentioned that the minds that are in the public senior secondary schools have been underrated. And Jendol Annual Debate Championship has decided to spotlight these rare gems themselves. With the permission of the high table and the panel of judges, we'll begin the rebuttals. The first speaker coming for our rebuttal, please put your hands together for Imafidon Imade.
Do you remember the time when they said that bathing with salt and water could help cure Ebola? Or the time when they said standing on hot soil for a very long period of time could help kill coronavirus in the body? All these were fake news. Now this is how far content creators can go, even if it might risk we the viewer's life. Now I want you to turn to your neighbor and say, if you haven't heard anything harmful in what has been said, then you have been harmed. Thank you.
She just made you all subscribe to our YouTube channel. Well done, Imade. Ladies and gentlemen, coming for his rebuttal, put your hands together for Ayodele David.
While my friend in argument was speaking, she said, and I quote, "Content creation distracts youth from their original purpose." But this same content creation and viral culture has made a young boy in Kaduna who could not afford extra lessons to study on his own and pursue his engineering career. Let us outgrow the sentiment that the viral culture is harmful when millions of youth and adults now have a life through its inherent opportunities. Distinguished judges, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at the camera. What's going on? Content creation. This is the same reason why viewers and policymakers can have access to this discussion and make informed decisions that will shape the future of our dear country. Rather than condemn the viral culture, let us weaponize it for a genuine change. Thank you.
Brilliant summation. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Adelaja Olasubomi for our rebuttal.
All protocol duly observed, I refuse to let this motion stand unchallenged. Many lives could have been saved, including pregnant kemis, if people prioritize help over filming. Sadly, Nigerians now record accidents for content instead of rushing to get them real medical assistance. Don't tell me it gives youth a voice. A voice without responsibility is nothing but noise. Don't tell me it promotes creativity. Creativity that harms is stupidity with a ring light. Don't tell me it serves as a source of income. Nairametrics 2024 shows that less than 5% of content creators earn sustainable income from content creating. What happens to the remaining 95%? Oh, I'll tell you. They live a life of frustration, depression, and anxiety. When you see a video claiming that eating garri with toothpaste cures baldness, getting over 5 million views, we know we have a bigger issue than simple lack of shampoo. Ladies and gentlemen, let's be guided. I remain my humble self, Adela Jalashibomi. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's be guided. Please put your hands together for Akiade Eunice for our rebuttal.
If content creation is so harmful, then why are the very people shouting danger still consuming it from morning to night? For God's sake, we can't condemn what we constantly click. Ladies and gentlemen, the supporting side has painted content creation as a dark cloud over the youth, but they forget one thing: a tool is only as harmful as the hand that uses it. Content creation is not just a threat to us, but it is the lives that God has given us. But this content creation that they all condemn is something that has produced millionaire comedians like Mr. Macaroni, Kiki, Wole Agba, Brother Shaggy, skits legends like Taoma, educators like Fisayo, and even global stars like Emanuela, all without harming the society. Even the scripture reminds us in Proverbs 18:21 that death and life lies in the power of the tongue, meaning the responsibility lies with the speaker and not the platforms. The issue here is not content creation, it is content choices. If a knife can cook a meal or cause harm, then we don't ban knives now, we teach responsibility. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the great man himself, Ndubusi Praise.
Ladies and gentlemen, my opponent said that content creation empowers the youth. Empower who? Empower how? If empowerment means dancing aggressively in public places, pouring water on strangers, or shouting, "Hey guys, welcome back to my channel," inside the market, then truly we need a national reset. They say it creates jobs, but what type of job will make someone dress in a wig, bark like a dog, and call it influencing? If this is job creation, then even masquerades deserve employment. Let's also say that content creation creates opportunities, but opportunity without sense is like giving a Ferrari to someone who can drive. Accident is guaranteed. And while my opponents focus on the handful of successful content creators, they confidently ignore the thousands who dropped out of school, self-esteem, or injure themselves while chasing trends that don't even last 1 week. So why they glorify content creation? I ask, at what cost? Because if trending is more important than thinking, then we're in trouble. Viral culture is not empowering the youth, it is entering them into irrelevance. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the last speaker for the Jendol Annual Debate Championship Season 3, put your hands together for Adebayo Mary.
To my opponents, the more you try to defend your indivisible point, the more you reiterate my point. Let's not overflog the dead horse. Content creation has done what no government policy can ever achieve. It has reduced cyber crimes at street levels. The same street where Yahoo fraud is seen as a flex. Now, content creation is the new wave. The same platform once used for scamming are now tools for editing, creating, and inspiring. We are witnessing a shift where fraud is no longer the flex, but talent is. Where clout is no longer coming from crime, but from creativity. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you once again put your hands together for these great speakers? It's been moments of back-to-back battle of words. We can only put our trust in God and the hands of a panel of judges to do justice to what has been said by these great minds. But please remember that you all are winners. Every single person who has stood here today has brought out brilliant points that every policymaker should take note of in bettering our great country. Please, as they go back to their seats, can you celebrate them? Clap for them, please. Clap for them, please, as they go back to their seats. Thank you very much. While we were busy with the debates, we had few guests come in and would like to recognize their presence. Please put your hands together for Mr. Adebinga Fashola, the MD, Cube Square Concepts. Please put your hands together for him. Thank you for coming around. I would also like to recognize the presence of Wema Bank. Thank you also for being part of this debate championship. We'd also like to recognize the presence of Mrs. Please, I beg your pardon, Mrs. Ogugwa Dopamu, the producer of Cowbellpedia Mathematics Competition. The quiz show lasted for 5 seasons and she produced it. Please put your hands together for her. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here today. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of things have been said, a lot of ideas have been thrown around. I can't forget several videos that you watch and then you say, all these things just for content creation. Some guys were creating content recently in a place where I was, and they were about to lift a guy into a bus and they hit his head hard on the bus. That content for that day has ended. Because if it is me, please, that's all. You understand? So as much as we want to create content, our content should be geared not just towards virality, but towards intentional growth, financially intentional growth, towards national progress and all. Ladies and gentlemen, we have few people here that have brilliant minds and would like to hear from them. You will permit me to bring them in no particular order. Please, would like to bring to the microphone for a quick speech Mrs. Akinfoluri Fumi, the representative of the Permanent Secretary of the Lagos State Government Ministry of Basic Secondary School Education, Alausa Secretariat, for a speech. Please put your hands together for her. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. Members of the high table, I say good afternoon. My noble colleagues here, panel of judges, our wonderful students. Good afternoon, everybody, once again. This is a wonderful program, and it's been ongoing for some years now. The Lagos State Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education appreciates Jendol Superstars. We appreciate your efforts towards, bringing up our children and training them on skills and creativity. Thank you so much, and we extend our warm wishes.
Thank you so much, Ma. I would also like to have words from the Principal Education Officer, Ogun State Ministry of Education, Science and Technology, Abeokuta, Mrs. Bolanle Ido. We'd like to have a few words from her. Please put your hands together as she makes her way to the stage. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. A greeting from the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology, Ogun States. I want to appreciate the organizer of this event, the founder and the managing director, sir, of Jendol Nigeria Limited. We want to appreciate you. We are seeing the good work in our schools in Abeokuta. Since this Jendol event season 3, we appreciate you. Greetings from the Honorable Commissioner of Education and the Permanent Secretary of Education. We pray that God will spare our lives to do more. We are partnering with Jendol competition in the schools, and we hope to hear more of Ogun State. Thank you so much, and thank you.
Thank you very much, Ma. I see Jendol Annual Debate Championship spreading to every 36 states in Nigeria. And then in those, yes please, you can clap. And in that time, we would not just be having a champion for Lagos State alone, but a champion for Nigeria, sponsored by Jendol Superstores. Don't worry, I'll be there that day to announce the winner and to call Dr. Mark to give a speech at that event. Please put your hands together for Jendol Superstores. Very quickly, I would like to recognize the Sector Commander, FRSA Lagos State Sector Command, the Corps Commander, Kende Ganiu Hamzat, represented by the Superintendent Route Commander, Philip S. Apple, the Sector Head, Local Government Administration. Thank you so much for coming around. Also, the Superintendent Route Commander, Oluwadamilola Jayola, the Sector Public Relations Officer, FRSA, and the entire PR team, the Public Relations team. Thank you so much for aligning and being part of today's event. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still receiving words. Permit me to, very quickly, just for short speeches, I know that our judges are taking out time to conclude on results, and any moment from now, the results will be ready. Ladies and gentlemen, to give a short speech, please put your hands together for Mr. Adesoji. Mr. Adesoji.
I stand on the existing protocols. Please permit me. I am Dr. Adesoji Aziz. I'm the chairman, CEO of Positive Cash Flow Consulting, a firm of financial consultants. We've been around for about 35 years, and also the chairman, not the CEO, of Sinclair Lewis Group of Schools in Lagos. You see, I'm so excited being part of this today. And I think this is season 3. I've always been part of this event. And on every occasion I get invited, no matter what I'm doing, I have to leave it to be at this event. For one reason, the life of the youths that are seated here today. And I'm impressed that over the 3 years we have seen quality. We have seen development, growth. We know where we had the first one, the second one, and now in a bigger room, a bigger space. Look at the numbers reeled by the MDCU of Jendol. The number has increased seriously. I listened to the debaters. I was practically weeping on the seat there to see that we still have a lot of quality pupils, responsible educators in our public schools. Please give them a round of applause. People used to say that you are getting it here by the grace of God. Every time, you know, why you will be happy seeing these children. I'm sure some of you will celebrate them in your mind, hearing what is coming out of them. Thank you once again. Thank you. And to Jendol, honestly, I am impressed. You know, this costs a lot of money. Anyone who has ever done this kind of a thing will know how many millions have gone into this. It's a contribution to the society. And sincerely, in the last 3 years, I've also seen Jendol Superstores moving spirally all over Nigeria. So, well done. Keep doing this. I've been a customer of Jendol Superstores. The customer service is excellent. Excellent, I will say. I can say to you anytime when you go to that superstores. And the most interesting thing about Jendol Superstore is that the prices will not burst your pocket. I'll tell you a particular instance. As a consultant, I was going to panel of judges so that you can have enough time. I was going to an event somewhere and I passed through and I was hungry. And I told my driver, I want to eat. And he said, hey, there are supermarkets here now. I said, okay. That's Jendol. Yeah, pack. Let's go in there. And I went in for the food. I was impressed. I don't want to tell you how much I spent. I asked myself, I told my driver and the people in my car, I said, how did they do it? How did they do it? Because in Lekki that we are coming from, we are paying tens of thousands to eat. And we are eating for less. Top quality food. Thank you, Jendol. We look forward to more and more of this. And to the participating students, I've seen developments and you have actually gained, even if you are not the winner. Trust me. Part of the things you have earned for yourself is increased knowledge. The second thing is confidence to be able to communicate on stage like this. And over time, you continue to develop more and more in some of these things. God be with you all. Thank you very much.
The judges have done it again. But before we call in the winners, please, we would like to take a very short piece, a spoken word piece that will be presented to us on Nigeria. Please put your hands together for Damifure Ajibade. Damifure Ajibade. Just keep clapping, keep clapping. Let's encourage her. Thank you.
Good day, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, timekeeper, co-speakers, ever-listening audience, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ambassador Ajibade Damifure from Abeokuta, Ogun State, Nigeria. And I wrote a poem titled Niger at 65 to celebrate Nigeria's 65th Independence Day. Have a happy listening. Them say Naija no dey carry last. Not true, we know they carry last. Soaring high like an eagle. No wonder our coat of arms has an eagle. Our strength and courage is not less than that of an eagle. No wonder our men's football team was named the Super Eagles. A nation blessed with brilliant and resilient people. Brilliant minds plenty for Niger. Our soil fertile. Our crops are harvested bountifully. No wonder our national flag was designed in the color of agriculture and growth. Green, white, green. In us you find crude oil, which has been the major source of our name. From the Dangote refineries in Lekki, we supply to the world. In us you find gold, silver, diamond, and all other precious stones. No wonder we are so precious. More than 250 ethnic groups in one nation. We speak more than 300 languages. Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, our major tribe. When them say Naija get brain, they doubt it. What about our own Faith Odusi, the youngest mathematician in the world? What about our own Professor Wole Soyinka, a one-time Nobel Prize Award winner? What about our striker, Victor Osimhen? What about our Agbabola, Azizat Oshola? What about our captain, a lady capable, Rashidat Ajibade? What about our own Tobi Amusan? What about our own Bukayo Saka? When them say Naija get talent, they don't believe. What about our many times Grammy Award winner, Burna Boy? What about our own Omo Baba Olowo Davido? What about Joe Boy, Fireboy, and all other boys in the music industry? In fashion, we stand out. In education, we are leading. In courage, we stand gallant. When them say Naija get resilient spirit, they doubt it. What about our Hilda Basi that set and broke the Guinness record of the world's largest pot of jollof rice that contains 230 bags? Who dares does that? And let's not forget our fallen heroes. Our own Tafawa Balewa, our own Amadu Bello, our own Taisho Lari, our own Nnamdi Azikiwe, our own Obafemi Awolowo, our own Funmilayo Ransome Kuti, and others who laid their life for the independence of our nation. From Lagos to Abuja, from Abuja to Kaduna, from Kaduna to Kano, from Kano to Kebbi, from Kebbi to Sokoto, from Sokoto to Adamawa, from Adamawa to Aba, from Aba to Osun, from Osun to Ondo, from Ondo to Oyo, from Oyo to Ogun State, in Ogun State, Abeokuta, Ijebu, Egba, Yewa, Remo, Hall. And that's what our national anthem says. Nigeria we hail thee, our own dear native land. Yes, tribes and tongues might differ. In brotherhood we stand. Nigerians all are proud to serve our sovereign motherland. Our flag shall be our symbol, that truth and justice reign, in peace or battle honored, and this we count as gain. To hand unto our children a banner without stain. And we pray, O God of all creations, grant this our one request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed. And so in peace and plenty, Nigeria shall be blessed. 65 years of fame, 65 years of gain, 65 years of hard work, 65 years of resilience, 65 years of a united nation. We are not united by our tongues. We are not united by our language. We are not united by our tradition. We are not united by our norms. We are not united by our religion. But one thing makes us a united nation, and that is Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Our greatest prayer is in all challenges that we remain a united nation. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. So, ladies and gentlemen, the people who have sat and judged definitely would have few remarks, things that would encourage people, the contestants who are probably not first or second or third. Few things that you can work on even in greater spaces, greater speech platforms like this. Who permit me to call the head of school of the given tree school, Mrs. Miriam, for our short speech. After then, we'll have Mr. Ayodele and then the Chief Judge. Please keep clapping for her. She makes her way to stage, Mrs. Miriam. Thank you very much.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. And good afternoon to our finalists here. To all our debaters, you have represented your school very well. I'm super proud of you all. And I'm super grateful that for everyone who spoke here, you all spoke from a very diverse view. However, just like someone said here that we are creating content, I'm also here creating my own content. So, and I hope my content is not harmful. But truth be told is content creation is going both the good way and the harmful way. And making the decision was something quite tough, but it is what it is. Finally, I'm also going to say that to me, what makes the competition special is not about anyone who wins or the person who loses. It's about the fact that the children were able to come out here to speak proudly about themselves and what they believe is right or wrong. And for those who were trying to say it was harmful, I'm very sure that it took a lot from them to see from the fact that content creation and the virality can be harmful. So please, to you who came to the stage today to speak, please clap for yourself. You've done wonderfully well. Thank you so very much. Now, I'm also going to say that to Jendol Superstar, thank you so much, as you've given the children the opportunity to grow and also to change their trajectory from being normal to seeing themselves as special, and the ability to say, I know I can do this. And for me to stand on the stage today, it means that I can stand anywhere to do anything for myself. So thank you so much, sir. Then finally, I also want to say that for the person who said composures, it's not composures, it's just composure without the S. With that, thank you so very much.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Miriam. Ladies and gentlemen, coming next to the microphone is the stock control manager of Jendol Superstores, a man that witnessed the entire competition from scratch and is also here today to judge. Please put your hands together for Mr. Ayodele Shule, as he will be giving few remarks concerning the debate competition. Please keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, standing on all existing protocol, I'm excited that this platform continue to come year in, year out. And I believe that we will not stop here. We have 4.0, we have 5.0, and we'll keep going like that. Permit me to stand the contestants up. Will you kindly stand up? Can we celebrate them? Everybody had emphasized that you are winners. So please go with that mindset. Wherever platform you stand on, go and conquer it. Please celebrate them one more time. Thank you. Please be seated. All right. Let me mention some of the few things. Like it happened during the semi-finals. We were unable to pick lots of some errors, because it came with finesse. So today's one is not different. There's finesse. So that's beautiful. And thank you to the teachers. A lot of effort had gone into that. So I'll just mention some of the few things I was able to capture. I believe during the heat of the moment, somebody said, build a platforms. Of course, I believe it's just as you are rushing. So you cannot have a platforms. So you say platform. And then when you are proposing or opposing, it is better to say you are proposing a motion, not a notion. A motion, not a notion. Okay? You are showing us a motion. Okay? Somebody said, I am a family. It's better to go the other way around. My family and I. Okay. I like to particularly hear, a particular meme from one of the contestants. I didn't get it correctly. He talked about masquerade getting something. Who got that word? What did you say? Just say it. Okay, so he said, masquerade deserves employment benefit. Please, I don't know. We just need to celebrate these children one more time. We advise you go and create content with some of the things you are saying. You should go and create content with some of them. All right, on that note, I want to say thank you to the organizers. I want to say thank you to the teachers. I want to say thank you to everyone present. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Before we have the last speech, which will be from the chairman panel of judges, for about 3-4 minutes, would like to bring to stage an educational comedian. I'm sure in such atmosphere like this, you'll be wondering what a comedian is coming to do. But this one is an educational comedian and is here to put smiles on your face. Not just smiles, but to, reduce the tension small, right? Please permit me to bring to the microphone very quickly MC Nola. Put your hands together for him. Very quickly, as it comes to stage. Thank you very much.
Wow. Good morning, Nigerian. Good afternoon, Nigerian. Pardon. Sorry, I'm not a Nigerian, so please take that. All right, I want to ask this question before, because I have limited time. Now, my name is MC Nola. I'm a comedian. I'm in Nigeria, and that makes me a what? A what? Going to be precise. I'm in Lagos, and that makes me a what? Wow, you guys are nice. But when I was checking through the contestants I have, the debaters I have, I saw some persons from Ogun State. So now, if I go to Ogun State, what am I? You be Ogushian. I wonder. So you are calling me? Oh, you are calling yourself Ogushian. So if you are an Ogushian here, can you clap yourself? And you have that mind to clap. In fact, it shocked me. All right, I used to say this very fastly. Now, if you're an art student here, raise your hand, art student. Oh, you guys are wonderfully made. You are beautiful. You are handsome. Science student, raise your hand. If you look at now, look at their head. They used to have big head, and they are always tiny. I wonder why. Now, there's always this debate. People used to like, MC Nola, you are too biased. Maybe because I'm a male, and then I like to let me say, appreciate the male figures. Now, females, between male and female, who is smarter? I know in every gathering, the female are always more than the male. Male, between the male and female, who is smarter? Please, can we run just a 2-minute exercise for us, for our judges to take who is smarter? Are we good to go? All right. It's very simple, very, very simple. We are all mathematicians, yes or yes. So please, audience, 111 in mathematics is called what? 100 and... So I'm going to start from the girls. So the girls, I give you a question, you answer, then the boys, you do that, please, in 2 minutes. So girls, let's go, please, don't stop the rhyme. 111. Boys, 222. Girls, 333. Boys, 444. Girls, 555. Boys, I need the energy. Boys, 666. Girls, 777. Boys are not waking up. Boys, 888. Girls, 999. Boys, 101010. Hello, who caught the right now? Oh, boys, you failed me. Girls, 101010. Am I in the right place? All right, please, I have 1 more minute. I'm also a debater. I like to represent my school in debate competition, but I went to a government school like you do. So we are asked to come for this very, very literary debate topic that says boys are better than girls. And then to my surprise, in the whole Lagos state, I was the only one that came to support boys. No boy came out, because then we were very, boys are coward. Let me use that word, coward. But girls are very bold. So now, like the moderator said, please let's welcome the first contestant. Now the girl came. Look at the way she was. Good ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chiamanda. I'm from the Ambassadors International College. I'm here to oppose the motion which says girls are better than boys. But to start, I would like to, she greeted the panel of judges, everyone. In fact, before she started talking, everybody start clapping. They called the second contestant, third one, fourth one. Now it was my turn. Now, boys, how will you feel if you're in my shoe? I am the only one to come and support boy. And those type of competition where dad will tell you, if you go and you not come first, don't come back to his house. Has that happened to you before? You don't know my dad. So that was what rang in my ear. And I must not come last. Now, I was now called up. Please, all the way from inside Abeokuta, please permit me for using that name. Please, let's welcome, please leave my name, Nola, to the stage. Look at me, a very smart boy from Ondo State. Co-debaters and my fellow audience. My name is Akeredolu David. I am here to oppose the motion which says girls are better than boys. Even with my topic, all the girls say, I'm already lost. Now I don't want to come last. Now I switch off the mic. Everybody was saying, wow, this guy is making sense. Engineer, please, we need the extra mic. I was looking at the engineer coming from there. The engineer ran to this place, I came here. He came here, I ran here. So, not to make it look funny, the engineer got hold of me and gave me the second mic. Then I switched it off and I said, with this free pot of mine, I hope I've been able to convince and not to convince you that boys are better than girls. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, MC Nola. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, the last speech you'll be listening to today before we have our winners. Please permit me to bring to the microphone a professor par excellence, an erudite scholar. Please put your hands together for Professor Bamidele Joseph Bolarinwa. Please keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping. Thank you very much.
We thank you for today. I want to thank God today. I told you we had to go on spiritual before we could get our final answer. It's not just, the battle is not for the brave. By the time we give you the answer, I am very sure that you will know that God is with us, we judges. I want to say it's been a fantastic performance. Is he from the gentle, smiling Imafidon and the smooth talking Adebayo, Ayodele, and all of them are the infant terrible. I'm sure you know the infant terrible among them. The boy who has to be carried up before he could make it. You see, that boy was fantastic. I must confess, the guy reminds me of the former vice president of Nigeria, Yemi Osinbajo, who happens to be my classmate in Bobi College. That guy started debating for us at the age in Form 3, and he was always winning. And I see that boy has a future. He has a future. He has even the stature of our former VP. Is infant terrible. All of them, the 6 of them, they're just fantastic. By the end of the day, I hope you aren't going to stone me for the result. I'm sure you will know that God is really with us by the end of the day. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, the chairman panel of judges. Ladies and gentlemen, we have here present the winner of the Jendol Annual Debate Championship Season 1. Yes, 1.0. And person of Ajani Gabriel Okweyemi, I beg your pardon. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. And also the winner of the Jendol Annual Debate Championship Season 2 is also here, Osibamowo Kehinde. Please put your hands together for her. Please permit me to bring her forward. Permit me to bring her forward. We'd like to hear a few words from her, as she will be crowning the next winner at this debate championship. We'd like to hear a few words from her. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Oshibamowo Kehinde Mercy. Firstly, I want to appreciate the organizers of Jendol Annual Debate Championship for inviting me to be part of today's great event. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. And it's such a joy to return here, but not as a competitor, but as someone privileged to witness the brilliance of these young minds. Thank you very much. So, my journey as a debater. My journey as a debater started right here on this podium at Jendol Annual Debate Championship. Sincerely, it's been filled with ups and downs. I've had wins, thankfully, and I've had losses. I've had the privilege to represent my school at the district level. I've represented my district, District 2, at the state level, and recently I represented the state at the national level. Thank you very much. So, to my wonderful finalists, I just want to remind you today that, yes, I know you have heard it before, but cramming is not the art of debate. Yes, you know, we have some competitions that you might be given limited preparation time. In cases like that, you should just, one, you understand your topic, then expressing your thoughts matters a lot. You know, there are two sides of a coin. It's either you are opposing or you are proposing the motion. And lastly, connection with your audience matters. That's when I advise you chip in catchy phrases and rhetorical questions that would leave your audience murmuring. So lastly, I want to thank everyone present here today for having me here today. Thank you very much. And I want to thank the producer and project manager of Jendol Annual Debate Championship in person of Mr. Bolaniwa Emmanuel, who has continued, thank you very much, sir, who has continued to follow up and support my journey. I'm deeply grateful. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
You see, once you win Jendol Annual Debate Championship, one thing that will happen to you is you will become a motivational speaker. And after that, you will grow up and everybody will become very young to you. Beautiful one, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful one. Please, can we celebrate our winners once again? But to be frank, the truth is, it is not possible for you to be part of this kind of event and go home the same way. Your mind will be renewed, your thought pattern will change drastically. We can see the poise, the elegance in which she spoke, compared to the lady that was doing this on stage that day. The confidence level has even transformed. So honestly, congratulations to everyone who has ever been on this stage. Jendol, thank you for doing this to these young ones. Thank you. Taking a cue from what happened last year, I remember very vividly that the grand prize for the winner was ₦1 million, but the winner went home with more than that. And part of the organizations that made that possible is Wema Bank. So please, put your hands together as I bring up the representative of Wema Bank as they gave us their bid. Please put your hands together for them. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. At Wema Bank, we appreciate and encourage innovativeness, and the challenge that has been given to these debaters is one of the things that we promote at Wema. Wema Investors have marked 40 years of impact, innovation, promotion, and progress. So this event, we say thank you to everyone. Thank you for the sponsors, the organizers, and for Wema Bank. Because we support financial literacy, we have a product for the teens, and we call it Alert Explore. We are forever going to be a supporter of gender. We've always been here since inception, Gender 1, Gender 2, and Gender Debate 3.0. We continue to promise our support for the organizers. Thank you. I leave it with our program. Thank you.
Hey there! You're about to level up the Alert Explore app. Nigeria's first licensed banking app made just for teens. If you're watching this, you're seconds away from getting on board all by yourself. Let's show you how to do it in a few easy steps. Download the Alert Explore app from the Apple Store or Google Play Store. 2. Click on Get Started. 3. Provide your email address or phone number to proceed. 4. Enter your 11-digit NIN. 5. Take a clear photo for facial verification. 6. Provide your guardian's details. 7. Create a 4-digit PIN and access your dashboard. To activate your account, you can either share an approval link with your guardian or use the in-app approval option. For in-app approval, your guardian simply needs to provide their BVN and complete a facial verification. Once completed, your account will be approved and ready for use. Now you're free to explore the world of Alert Explore whenever you want. No extra approvals, no limits. Ready to explore, dream, and unlock next level opportunities? Download the Alert Explore app now. Alert Explore, empowering teens to dream big, hustle smart, and own their future. Let's get exploring!
What if we told you could walk into a store and get everything you need? Jendol Superstores is your one-stop superstores where you can get all your daily needs, which includes all types of groceries, eatery, bakery, and cosmetics.
Jendol Superstores is everyone's favorite grocery store with unbeatable varieties, where you can get more for a lesser price. Over the years, we've proven to be the #1 grocery with unbeatable customer service.
Good ambience, freshness, and coolness. Variety of products of any kind, and a 100% guarantee. Customer service is a priority when it comes to Jendol Superstores, the smartest way to shop and your ultimate destination for full-time entertainment. Our vision is to be the world-class grocery that leaves shoppers with a smile. Our mission statement is to pay attention to customers' expression and maintain a conducive shopping atmosphere, be it online shopping, home delivery, or walk-in customers. Come and savor the freshness of our freshly baked flour bread, wheat bread, and sardine bread. And also, our sumptuous meals at our eatery section are second to none. And know that we're simply the best. Also, with our Jendol Unlimited Gifts card, you can gift your family and friends from 5,000 Naira and above. Our store locations: Ebeda branch, Abuli Egba branch, Isheri branch, Isola branch, Ikorodu branch, Igondo branch, Alakuko branch, Ojuore branch, Ipaja branch, Ojodi branch, Aja branch, Aton Idedo branch, Ibafo branch. Contributing to the society. Our corporate social responsibility set a good example for others to follow. Visit our website at www.jendolstores.com for swift and efficient delivery. You can simply place your orders via our WhatsApp line at 090-628-73274. For more inquiries, please contact our customer care line at 090-628-73267. We are the center of excellence where warm decorum and premium quality stands. Jendol Superstores. Shop, smile.
Let's put your hands together for Wema Bank. I've been rightly informed that courtesy Wema Bank, in addition to what we have, what Jendol has prepared, Wema Bank will be given the first position 150,000, the second position 100,000, and the third 50,000 naira. Please put your hands together for them. chairman of the panel of judges and the high table would like to announce the results. Please, contestants, step forward. Ladies and gentlemen, the sixth position going home with 50,000 naira cash and teacher's prize of 20,000 naira and the school prize of a magnetic whiteboard, duster and marker. Standing in the sixth position is, with 67.8%, Ruth. Please step up. Keep clapping for her. Clap for her. To present a gift, I'd like to call on the HR, Mrs. Anakali Ruth. Please put your hands together for her, as she will be presenting her with a medal. You've done well and you stand tall today. Please, can we have the teacher come to stage to take a picture with her? Thank you. Thank you very much. Please do remain. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, standing in the position of fifth, also going home with 50,000 naira, teacher's prize of 20,000 naira with magnetic whiteboard, duster and marker. The fifth position goes to Akiade Eunice. Please clap for her, clap for her, clap for her. I would like to invite Mr. Dennis to please come help present a medal. Would like the teacher to also join her on stage. Keep clapping, ladies and gentlemen, keep clapping. Congratulations. Congratulations. Well done to you. Well done to you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the train is moving. The fourth position. The fourth position. Going home with 50,000 naira, 20,000 naira with this prize. Magnetic whiteboard, duster, and marker. The fourth position goes to Adebayo Miri. Put your hands together for her, ladies and gentlemen. Keep clapping for her, please. Keep clapping. Please, a teacher should join her on stage. While I invite Reverend Olukorode Adekunle to help present the medal and also the certificate. Congratulations, 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 congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, They are all winners. They are all winners. Now to the third, second, and first. The third position with 81.1%. Ladies and gentlemen, an excellent speaker, brilliant mind. He told us he will be back, and now he's here. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Ayodele David. Standing as the third position for this great competition. Please clap for him, clap for him. Please come to this side. Come to this side. Do come closer, please. Come closer. Presenting the gifts to the third position, please put your hands together for Dr. Adesoji Aziz. Dr. Adesoji Aziz, presenting the award, the certificate, and medal. Please put your hands together for him. I would like his teacher to please join him on stage. I know this moment is very emotional, even for the speakers. It's just for you to know that there is still more to be done. Congratulations to you, Ayodele David. Ladies and gentlemen, the first position. The grand winner, will it be a male or a female? Going home with 1 million naira. And the crown of the best debater for the Jendol Annual Debate Championship, Season 3, Lagos State and Ogun State. Ladies and gentlemen, after several months of drillings, greatness has been told to us today that it is not about height. Give it up for Indoposti! Praise! Congratulations, Indoposti Praise! The best debater, Jendol Annual Debate Championship, Season 3, 2025. Standing as the second position at Delaja, Olashubumi. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. I understand emotions everywhere. It is well deserved. The first and second position, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to bring to stage presenting the awards, their cash gifts, their medals and certificates, the managing director and the executive director of Jendol Annual Debate Championship, Dr. Mark Akabwe, and his delectable wife, Mrs. Oluwakemi Akabwe.
If you're clapping, look at it, put up.
A very big thank you to the Managing Director and Executive Director of Jendol Superstores, Dr. Mark Akaboe, and his beautiful wife, Mrs. Oluwakemi Akaboe. Thank you for imparting this younger generation. And to everyone who had seated from beginning to this point, thank you very much. To our delectable judges, our incorruptible judges, thank you for producing yet again another champion for us. Thank you so much to Santa Productions, ably led by Bolarinwa Emmanuel himself. Thank you for putting this and packaging this beautiful event together. Thank you so much, Wema Bank, for being a part. And to all Welsh wishers and sponsors, to the FRSC team, thank you so much for identifying with us. My name is Ayomide Aino Emmanuel, and I've been your host throughout this season. See you in season 4.
Initiative of Jendol Superstores, a world-class grocery that leaves shoppers with a smile.